Distinguished Fellow at the Stimson Center in Washington. Barbara, a day has now passed since Israel has initiated these attacks on Iran, and in the past hour we've seen a fresh missile attack by Iran on Israel, as we've been hearing from our correspondent there. This is expected to continue into the night, and as our correspondent was saying, Netanyahu has warned Israelis to be prepared that this will continue for many, many days. So how capable is Iran of sustaining attacks of this strength on Israel?
Well, obviously more capable than many people had assumed. As your correspondent mentioned, there were two previous occasions when Iran and Israel exchanged fire, and they were very limited in scope. This is obviously much greater, but when you look and see what Israel has done to Iran in terms of assassinating key military leaders and hitting multiple nuclear and other sites, I believe the airport in Tabriz, of course, many sites in Tehran, Isfahan. There are even reports now that there is radiation that is escaping from some sites. It is entirely understandable that Iran would respond with everything it's got. Now, how many more missiles it has and so on remains to be seen. But clearly the Iranians have decided that there is absolutely no reason for them to hold back at this point. There is no diplomacy. The United States has proven that it is incapable of negotiating an agreement. And so this is going to go on. As long as the Israelis are bombing Iran, Iran will bomb Israel.
And so with that in mind, Barbara, what we're seeing unfold right now, what is the likelihood of this igniting into a comprehensive regional war?
Well, I think it's bad enough as it is. There had been some speculation that Iran would reactivate some of its partner groups, militias in Iraq or the Houthis. But obviously the Iranians have decided that they have to do this themselves. So for now, it is between Israel and Iran. But of course, the United States has already been dragged in to help Israel defensively. The Jordanians have been shooting down some of the Iranian drones that have been going over their airspace. So in that sense, it already has expanded to some extent. But I think when you look at the toll, people are being wounded or being killed in Israel, and the Iranians say that there are hundreds that have died in their country, according to their UN ambassador, who I think spoke at the United Nations just a little while ago. So this is a very serious war between Israel and Iran.
And Barbara, we've seen the US evacuate non-essential embassy staff from several countries across the Middle East, and that's come as a result, of course, of Tehran warning that it may bomb US bases in the region. Given what you've said, that these strikes that we're seeing from Iran are potentially stronger than anyone did anticipate, are those real threats, do you think?
Well, they are, but of course the United States has not directly taken part in the strikes on Iran. I think that is a crucial element. If the United States joins the Israelis in bombing some of these Iranian nuclear sites, say the deeply buried site at Fordo, then I think Iran would carry out its threats to attack Americans at their bases in the Middle East. So everyone is sort of walking a fine line here. Iran understands that the United States will provide some defensive assistance to the Israelis, but so far the U.S. has not taken part in the direct attacks on Iran, and I really hope we don't.
Thank you so much, Barbara Slavin, for your time, Distinguished Fellow at the Stimson Center in Washington.
You're welcome. Thank you.